7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
It's the 119th episode of Morning Kicks Extra.
Woohoo! Extra means an extra dose of Randy and Jen.
And while that may not seem like the best idea, it is a great way to catch up on stuff you might have missed out on during the show.
Or things you want to hear again.
Like the world's first Trillionaire, coming soon.
And we'll be talking about the social media behavior you can't stand.
So let's get things kicked off
On Morning Kicks Extra.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
Convenience store restroom turns into surprise disco.
So as you walk in, this place appears normal, like any other gas station bathroom, except for this big red button on the wall that reads, "Do not push."
So, of course, that means you've got to push the button.
Right.
And then when you do, the lights go out, the spotlights come on, there's a mirror ball that starts spinning, and then the bathroom starts playing The Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing.
So David Bale, which is Valor Oil's vice president of retail marketing and operations, is claiming credit for the idea of the surprise disco bathroom in their convenience store restrooms.
They might as well put in a disco. I mean, a gas station bathroom's already like funky town.
What do you say to the person next to you? You go here often?
You know, I'm sorry, but the words bathroom surprise, they're just not super appealing to me.
And this is nothing. There's a gas station here in town, right down the street, in fact, that offers ice skating in the men's room when it's cold out and the toilet backs up. Jen's Movie Rehab! And in case you don't know, this is where we assign a different movie to Jen to watch over the weekend, because before she came to Kick, she had seen few, if any, movies.
Which is why I'm being rehabilitated. So every Friday, you give me a movie to watch. I watched over the weekend, come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
And then we do the electroshock.
Wait, no! Wait.
Yes, you said you agreed to it.
No, not that one.
So this weekend, we assigned her the movie The Goonies, which, believe it or not, she had never seen.
But I love this movie. I thought it was very reminiscent of like Stand By Me, that
Right.
80s coming of age kind of movie. And I've kind of noticed too, Corey Feldman has a type of character that he plays, because his character mouth I felt was very similar to the character that he played.
The mouthy,
in Stand By Me.
incorrigible,
Yes.
rebel kid. Yeah, the troublemaker.
I loved Sean Astin. He played Mikey in this movie. I thought just he as a character was fantastic. And watching the growth between him and his brother Brand throughout this movie was cool. And just the story itself is cool. Like, how many kids want to find a treasure map and then actually go and find treasure, and they beat the bad guys? And then, of course, you have Sloth. And I have heard it before. Hey, you guys. And I was like, okay, I don't know what that has to do with anything. And now I get it.
Now you get the movie reference. You're welcome, Jen.
Thank you. So I really enjoyed The Goonies. I thought it was really fun, very well done. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give The Goonies an 8.5.
8.5. So we'll have another movie for Jen to watch this weekend.
For Jen's Movie Rehab.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
So I found this statistic just a little strange, and I really got to thinking, do I know people that have been? And I guess I do. I've got a couple of buddies who are, handy.
Are they inventors, though?
Yeah, they're constantly coming up with ideas and stuff. But apparently, according to this survey, more than half of Americans have a business idea or an invention they think would impress inventors on Shark Tank.
They surveyed 2,000 adults, and they were studying the increasing shift toward entrepreneurship, and found that 59% have considered actually quitting their current job to invest in an invention or to launch their own business.
A lot of them, I guess, are looking to take more control of their future. A lot of people would rather work for themselves.
Sure.
Nearly half of respondents admitted to feeling unmotivated at their current job. It's like 48%. And then 3 in 4 are constantly looking for ways to feel more inspired by what they do every day.
60% of Americans, though, are ahead of the game by having a side hustle, or, at the very least, they put some serious thought into launching one.
Yeah, sure. I get that. Side hustle's different, though. We're talking about inventors, actual people creating or coming up with something new or different.
When I was a kid, there was a show on TV called Figure It Out, which is where kid inventors would come and show off what they'd made. I invented the 3-way puck shooter.
What? Did you go on the show?
No, I didn't go on the show. I wanted to. That was my
three-way-
inspiration to go onto the show.
What is a 3-way puck shooter?
Well, it's like a tube that has a puck in it, and you can shoot the puck out of the tube by either pulling the stick on the side or pulling the stick on the top or pulling the stick on the bottom.
Why are you shooting pucks?
I don't know. It was just something I invented when I was 8 years old. I was very excited about it. Don't rain on my parade.
I'm trying to understand it. What do you shoot with a puck?
Whatever you want.
Your little brother?
Your little brother. You can shoot it into a goal.
Well, a lot of people, I think we all remember those ads they used to berate us with constantly saying, do you know an inventor?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? Did you ever hear that one?
Uh-huh.
This is what it sounded like, kind of.
Are you an inventor?
Yeah.
Do you have an idea for an invention and would like free information on how to sell your invention to business and industry? Or do you have an idea for improving an existing invention? Is someone you know an inventor? Or perhaps someone you know has a relative, friend, or acquaintance who is an inventor, knows an inventor, or would like to meet an inventor? Do you believe that you did invent objects in everyday use, such as lasers, shoes, or aluminum foil, but had these inventions stolen from you by huge corporations who are keeping all the money for themselves?
No.
Do you think there are too many inventions? Do you think some inventions secretly wish you harm? Or conspire together to harm you?
Maybe.
Do you sometimes wonder if you're an invention? If you or someone you know is obsessed with inventions, the Center for Invention Phobia can help. Call today, 1-800-NUTTY-PROFESSOR. It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
As we are going into this year's tax season, which, by the way, is a week later than it was last year.
Right, it's the 29th, so it's on Monday.
Something to do with leap year, I don't know. You got to be careful who you have file your taxes. You heard about the whole TurboTax deal that came out this week, didn't you?
What is going on with that?
So the Federal Trade Commission just gave them a warning saying, cut it out, guys, because I guess last year there was a part of a class action lawsuit filed against TurboTax because they advertised, get your taxes filed for free, get your return for free, all of that.
Right, yeah.
The problem is few, if any, qualify for that free. They have so many terms and limitations on that most people, and they don't let you know that until you've already given them your information, you've already put everything in, and it's all ready to file at the billing part, the very end. That's when they let you know, oh yeah, you don't qualify for the free tax filing.
I mean, you've got to be really careful who you choose to file your taxes through. Some people are just untrustworthy.
You remember 2 years ago when you first came here and I warned you?
I know you did.
You went to that one place. This is where she went.
If ye still haven't done ye taxes, come to H&R Block,
I told
the
ya.
pirate tax preparers.
The IRS has been pillaging taxpayers for years. Now, let H&R Block plunder the government for you.
Sign here, Mr. Anderson.
Okay.
X marks the spot.
Every H&R Block professional is a professional pirate, so they know exactly how the tax system works.
Once we prepare ye return, we'll storm the IRS and get ye the refund ye deserve. Take no prisoners.
And with H&R Block, you're guaranteed to get a bigger refund.
Alas, here's ye booty, Mr. Anderson.
Wow, that's 500 doubloons more than last year. How can I ever repay you?
You can start by handing over those 500 doubloons.
Here you go.
H&R Block. We'll unbury your tax treasure.
It's swashbuckling.
Morning Kicks Extra.
Researchers are now saying that within the next 10 years, we are going to have our first trillionaire
That's
ever.
insane. That is so much money.
Trillionaire.
Like, I don't think my brain can even, fully understand how much money that is.
We were talking on Facebook Live. If you spent $1 million every single day for the rest of your life, you would still not even make a dent. It would make money. You would increase. You would have more than $1 trillion because the interest payments would actually be more than that $1 million a day.
So you'd never run out.
You could not spend it fast enough to be able to get rid of it if you had $1 trillion.
Well, the big question is, who's going to be the first trillionaire? Because there's some options. It could be Elon Musk.
Yeah. He's number 2 right now. The world's richest guy is Bernard Arnault, who's the French guy. He's the LVMH empire, 75 fashion and cosmetic brands, including Louis Vuitton and Sephora.
Yeah.
So that guy is the richest guy in the world at $211 billion right now.
And then Jeff Bezos, he's also on this list. He's got, $173.6 billion?
Believe you me, Jeff Bezos thinks that he is going to be the... In fact, this is what he says about that.
Jeff Bezos. Great news. Within 10 years, the world will have its first trillionaire. Oh, please let it be me and not Elon Musk. Oh, but the way it's going at Twitter, it probably ain't gonna happen. Imagine having $1 trillion.
I can't.
Because really, I'm getting a little bored being just another run-of-the-mill billionaire. There are like 3,000 billionaires on the planet. So, Get to shopping, people, and not at your local mom and pop. Because with $1 trillion, imagine all the good I can do for all of humanity. Actually, imagining is all you're going to do, because I'm just going to blow it all on mega yachts and Lauren's lip enhancements.
Morning Kicks Extra.
We're talking today about the social media behavior that you can't stand. From trolling to food pics to
Vague posting.
whatever it might be. What is the social media behavior you can't stand?
I hate it when people, they type an emoji.
Really? Why?
Oh, it drives me up the wall. Like, they'll be saying, oh, look, there's the sky. And they'll use the eyes and then the sky emoji. And
What does poopy, pile, eyeballs, heart, the finger mean?
it drives me up the wall. That's what that means.
What is the social media behavior that you can't stand?
When you don't like my post.
Why is your happiness dependent on whether I like your post or not?
I can't be happy without you in my life.
I need the validation.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
It's how you get the dopamine, you know?
What is the social media behavior you can't stand?
So I cannot stand the send this to 10 people and kill people ask with Sunny.
Or
Send
yes.
this to...
ignore this post and your life's going to end. Or ignore this post and bad luck's going to come your way. I hate those.
Right, or you don't share this, you don't believe in God. Like, really?
Yeah, really.
Right, yeah.
That's not-
Stop sending this to me.
That's not how it works. No. And that's a quick way to get blocked at my house.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
We're talking about the social media behavior that you can't stand.
You know what? I really can't stand it when someone's like, I need your prayers.
And then don't say
And then
what
don't
it's
say
about.
anything. You're like, okay, sure, but what's going on? Are you
For
okay?
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. It's obnoxious. So what's the social media behavior that you just can't stand?
I'm getting tired of all these political debate, argues, and issues.
Everybody seems so shocked that not everybody believes the same way they do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, supposed to be America, the mixing pot of all the ideals and everything, and everybody's supposed to have freedom to build the way they want to. No, not.
Supposed to be is the phrase you keep using there.
What is the social media behavior that you can't stand?
What drives me crazy is when people tag you in a photo that you weren't even in the same county with.
Yeah, why are they putting your name on there?
I don't know. I just all of a sudden you get those notifications. It's like so-and-so was with you at... It's like, no, I wasn't. I wasn't even there.
Don't associate. Don't stand that close to me.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest things ever invented in social media. The block button.
What's the social media behavior that you can't stand?
Oh, man. The game invite drives me bonkers. I hate it. Stop inviting me to play Candy Crush. I don't want to play that stupid game.
No, I don't want to play solitaire. No, I don't want to play Candy Crush.
Oh, come
no,
on.
I don't want to play any game you're sending me an invite to on Facebook.
Yeah, I got my own game I'm playing. I don't want to play yours.
You ought to just turn around and share invites for your game to them.
Yeah, I just block them on Facebook when they do that.
There you go. See, what they're doing is they're getting more. Sometimes a lot of these games won't let you go further or do more unless you share it or send out invites.
What's the social media behavior that you can't stand?
I hate when people are constantly changing their relationship status.
Oh, I know. Like, Sharon, I don't need to know how many times you and Jared are in a relationship.
Yeah, like, get your life together or just don't put it on Facebook.
You just used their names, Sharon and Jared. What do you have against them?
I don't have anything against them. I was
Why
just
don't
using
you
them as an example.
Want them in a relationship?
They need to get it together and figure if they want themselves in a relationship.
You homewrecker, Jen?
I'm not being a... What? No.
Don't let her into your relationship status. She'll
Stop
wreck
it, Randy Brooks.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
What's the social media behavior that drives you crazy?
People that share their personal problems on Facebook. Like, oh, I'm fighting with my husband. Keep it to yourself.
Right? Whatever used to happen to public tact?
Non-existent, I guess, at this point.
Everybody needs to know my life.
What's the social media behavior that you just hate?
I cannot stand, and this may be horrible, but when people post, like, prayers, please give me prayers, and then they don't tell you why they need the prayers.
Yeah, it's one thing if they're willing to divulge what's going on, but I think these are weak attempts at getting attention when they just do. I need prayers.
Like, I need to know why. If I'm going to pray, I need to know why.
What's the social media behavior that you can't stand?
I have a friend that tags me in every little detail of her life with a bunch of other people, so I continue to get notifications from everybody that comments on it. It drives me insane.
Time to use the block button.
Yeah, I know. I need to.
Yeah, that's better than burning her house down, which is the other alternative. What's the social media behavior that you can't stand?
I hate the Facebook posts that are vague. They're like, oh, it's been a really long day. And you ask why, and they say, I don't want to enter my drama in public.
Too late. Well, then why did they even post that in the first place then?
They want their drama in public.
They just want you to engage over it.
They really do.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
Hey, join us on the next edition of Morning Kicks Extra.
We're going to be talking about the thing that you should never share.
Like your spouse.
In the meantime, don't forget to check out our blog at kicks1025.com.
You can check out all of the latest Morning Kicks karaoke songs.
And you can watch us live on most social platforms every weekday morning starting at 7.
Make sure to like, follow, and smash that subscribe button.
Don't miss Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on the 4 states' #1 for country, Kicks 102.5.